Hello to all of our PSR friends. So we have lots going on right now. So before we get started with this lesson, I'd like to highlight some important upcoming activities. Well, we have great news regarding our return to in-class instruction. All classes will be invited to join us as we celebrate an opening Mass on Tuesday, October 27th at 6:45 p.m. here at St. Anne Church. All students, family members, and friends are invited to attend, and as we look to restore our program here at St. Anne. Following the Mass, we will invite everyone over to the cafeteria for an ice cream party with a buffet of toppings. This is simply our way of kicking off a brand new year on a very high note. We hope to see all of you there. For the Mass, we ask that everyone in attendance please wear a mask and practice social distancing so that we can maintain good, healthy practices. We certainly want to have a safe and healthy experience for everyone joining us. Now, the actual in-class instruction will begin the following Tuesday, November 3rd, in the school classrooms. Yes, we know that it's election day, and as a team, our PSR staff discussed this, but we felt that it was critical to get back as soon as we were safely able to do so. We hope that you are ready as well. Now, regarding the in-class instruction, there are several points that we want everyone to be clear about. First, we want everyone to be aware that the school environment will be sanitized prior to every PSR class meeting, and it will be re-sanitized after our classes are dismissed. This includes intense cleaning of all of the heavy contact areas and general sanitizing of all of the other areas. Second, we will not be doing any large group gatherings in the cafeteria as students arrive. Instead, we'll have a PSR staff member greet each student outside as they arrive. Before the student exits the car, each child will have a temperature check and general health assessment. Once cleared, the student may exit the vehicle and sanitize their hands at the station prior to entering the building. Once inside, they will go directly to their classrooms where their instructions will be waiting for them. Since our current enrollment is down, our plan is to combine most grades and allow for additional instructors at each grade level. Our kindergarten and first grade classes will be combined, while the second grade class will be left alone since that's their first communion year. The third and fourth graders will study together, while the middle school students in grades 5th, 6th, and 7th will have a combined class study group. Our high schoolers in grades 8th through 12th will continue with its integration into our high school CYO program. They are currently meeting each Sunday evening following the 5 p.m. Mass, so any high school student is welcome to attend this or any other Sunday evening. Since their meetings follow the Mass, meals or snacks are generally provided at no additional charge to the students. Now, besides these general plans, please know that our team has put together a good, solid plan in order to deal with both environmental and health concerns. We're grateful to be planning to meet with you again in person, and we look forward to seeing you all once again. So now, on to the topic discussion for this week's Family Faith Formation Program. Last week, we pivoted towards looking at an important recent publication by the Church in the form of the Catechism of the Catholic Church. If your family does not own one, I highly recommend purchasing a copy and using it in your home. Our parish will be offering a new class for adults to review this reference, and this class will be live streamed and then recorded for future viewing. This will be available for any St. Anne parishioner or friend of the parish. Check the church bulletin for more information regarding this. Now, in this week's discussion, we'll look at a specific article in the Catechism that deals with our Christian journey. At baptism, each Catholic is given a mission to bring the Word of God to everyone that they meet. With our communal and personal prayer time, as well as our study of the faith, we should be equipping ourselves to bring the good news of God to everyone that we meet. This program, as well as others, seeks to empower all of us to do that. You realize that 99.5% of all Catholics are not ordained clergy or religious? That means that overwhelmingly, the job of bringing Christ into the world falls on the shoulders of you and me. I don't know about you, but I sure believe that our world could use a good dose of Christ right now. So this week, we will look at ways to understand our role and how we can fulfill our mandate to inject a little Jesus into our corner of the world. Often, we may be the only religion that some people are exposed to, so we should seriously evaluate our role in dealing with people with whom we meet every day. As one person stated, we should live in such a way so that those who do not know Christ may come to know Christ by knowing us. So, in our contemplation this week, let's look at how we can become a better version of ourselves so that we can be better examples to others, especially those closest to us. Related to this, we are going to consider how we can help others to be better versions of themselves as well. Think about it. Our job as Christians is to live in a community, not in isolation. This is in some ways contradictory to our normal expectations. You realize that we come into this world, all of us, we're totally dependent upon everyone for things that we need. We rely on others for food, clothing, shelter, and education. And as we grow and mature, we try to become independent so that we can provide for ourselves. But you see, the goal of a Christian isn't to be dependent or independent, but to become interdependent, living and thriving in a community of like-minded people. You've heard it said that no man is an island, right? Well, the greatest sin that we can ever commit is to make the statement that we don't need God. That's exactly what the prodigal son did. And finally, he realized his absolute need for his father, but also his incredible sin of wishing his father to be dead in the first place. But you see, if the worst sin that we can commit is to believe that we don't need God, then the second greatest is like it, in saying that we don't need each other. Our goal and our role as Christians is to live in harmony within a community. That is what the church is, and that's what we're called to be. So this journey that we're all on is one that we travel together. And do you remember the scripture passage we read just a few weeks ago about the journey to Emmaus? Well, Jesus will join us along the way as well. So let's enjoy the journey as we head towards our final destination. This is where God is leading us. So let's stay focused on our goal and enjoy the ride. Next week, we're going to pivot once again to a different direction. So I hope you're looking forward to it. This journey that we're on is just a minor step along the way, but I hope that all of this is worth it, and I hope you agree. Stay safe until next week, and mark your calendars for our opening Mass on October 27th. We'll see you soon. God bless.